topic is about work sharing. So Revit has this capability to collaborate within the team members for a single project which you are creating in Revit. So as this at the same time, you can collaborate within your team for that same project. So this is the process uh, where you share the work within the team member and at the same time. Okay. So when you have a need like this, so you have to enable this work sharing or this process. This process is also called we will find out the collaborate option in Revit. Okay, so I'll share the screen of the software later. Uh, so this is about the process, and let's look at this picture. First of all, we have to create a central model. So central model is the master file which holds all the data, all the information about the project. Okay. So from the central model, we have to create the local file or local model, and we will be creating all the parts. So you can understand by this that we are creating a copy which is saved in my system. Okay. So I'm creating a copy of my master file, which is saved in my system, and I am individually working on my local file. Okay. So when I'm working on my local file, until I synchronize with the central file, so no one can see that how much I have worked in my local model until and unless I synchronize it with the now the local file is individually connected with each local file. So all these local files are connected with the central model. So when you update, when you synchronize within the central file, so it gets the master file gets updated, and that information comes to the other local files. Okay, so it's all the local files you can understand this way, that this is connected to the central model, and your central model, your local model is connected to the central model. So indirectly, all the local models are connected. Okay, uh, and you are uh, generating a local copy of from that master file, and your master file uh, should be present in a network server or in a common data environment. So the common data environment is a platform where all the team members work together. Okay, they manage all the datas together. Uh, they put all the information. They create all the. They highlight all the issues. They solve all the issues at the same location. So BIM 360 is the common data environment platform. And you can understand that BIM 360 or the CDE is a cloud platform. You can also um, share your master file in your local area network. LAN also can uh, share within your local area network as well. That you can do it also. But for your open BIM or for big uh, project or large scale project, you need a common data environment where not only you, but all the other subcontractors, other third party members, and other companies will be collaborating in that same platform. Okay, so this is the process, and let's start into Revit. How we can achieve this process. Siddesh, is my screen visible? Okay. So here you can see that I have a file which has this symbol. Okay. So when you create a master file, you will get this symbol on that file. Okay. So let me show you how we can create. Let me share the screen again. Okay, so now come to collaborate tab, and there you have this collaborate option. This enables the
Sir, your voice is breaking a lot.
is this is it still breaking or now it's fine?
But I don't know what you said in the last at least 1-2 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah, this has been happening like from the start of the call only.
from the starting or just
Yes, from
right
the
now
starting.
it's
I wrote in the conversation box also इससे पहले.
okay. And now how is it going?
It's fine right now. But can you
Okay,
repeat?
yeah, definitely I will repeat it. Okay, so till that slide, was it okay or I have to continue from that slide? From the slide, was it okay? Hello.
So we missed some part in slide also, but you can
Okay.
continue from here only. We have understood
Okay.
that.
Okay. Uh, so we have to create a master file first. Okay. So for creating the master file, you must have a saved file and
So you're gone again.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Right now it's clear.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, so let's continue. Let me save it. Okay, let's click on save. And then I will click on this collaborate option, which will enable work sharing process. Okay, and how you want to share your master file and where you want to share uh, within your local area network or in BIM 360 document management. So you can choose this option. So let me click on here, click on OK. And within the BIM 360, you have to define where you will be initiating it. So let me open this demo file, which was earlier created. And during the BIM 360 class, you will learn how to create this project location. Okay, so I have this project files and architects. These are already there for each discipline. So I can choose the architect and let me initiate it.
Sir,
Yes,
so for this, we all need to have a same version. Yes or no?
same version of Revit, right?
Yeah, Revit. Yeah, like you are doing in
Yes, yes,
2021.
right. You need the same version.
But the kind of Revit version that we have right now, it doesn't make any difference, right? Because I have 2019.
For your practice, you can do it, but when you will be working in a team, so you need to have the same version which your team is using.
That will be provided by the office.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Thank you.
So let's wait for this collaboration.
So is it, can
Okay,
we
so it's
have,
done. Yes. What
uh, my question is, do we have to make a new connection?
connection with which?
Like BIM 360. So inside BIM 360, we have to make a new connection. Who creates that connection in BIM?
Right now, don't focus about BIM 360 because during the BIM 360 class, you will learn all these things, how to create all these things in BIM 360, how to access BIM 360, how to give the permission, everything you will learn. Right now, this is the platform where I'm saving it. Okay, I could
Okay,
save it in my local area network, but that is not possible to show you. So
okay,
this is the another part.
all right,
Okay, and it will be more clear when you attend the BIM 360 classes.
okay.
And right now this is done. Okay, and again you have to open because this is right now the master file, right? This is right now the master file, and you have to close it. Let me open that. Here it is created. Okay, here it is created that file, and as because I have saved in BIM 360, so I need to create a local file. So let me close it here. And now I will go to this BIM 360. So you need to install one file, that is Autodesk Desktop Connector. Okay, you have to connect with BIM 360 also, and you have to uh, install that desktop connector so that even offline you can connect, you can get those files which are uh, uploaded in BIM 360. Okay, so I have loaded here within this project. So here you can see that is available, right? So select it here, and then we will publish it, and we will publish it to the cloud. So it will take time. Now let me go to here, and here we can go for with this work sets. So right now we haven't defined any work sets for this, right? So we will publish it, but it will take time. So it will take time to publish it. Okay, so here also you can go to open, and you will find out that A360 or this BIM 360 will be there. So here you will get that Autodesk desktop connector that is, I think, right now disabled. Let me go to desktop connector. It's opening. So till then, let me show you that I already have one file. So let me open that. It will take lots of time. So here also you can see that this is the symbol. Okay, so like that I have already saved, and here you can see that this is the path, okay, where it is saved. All right, so I need to go to open option. Let's go to open, and you will get that A360 right now. It's I'm not getting that. Okay, so yeah, Autodesk docs. Okay, so yes, Autodesk doc technostruct, and this demo project files, architect, and this is the architecture which is already there. Okay, and that is not available. Okay, the right uh, the current one which I have created, demo batch iron, I have to publish that. Okay, so it will take time, so I'm going to showing with this file. Okay, so I have to select this, and don't click on this detach from central. Okay, because the file which you will create right now, it will detach from the central, so it will not connect. It will not update in the master file, so you don't have to do that. So here you can see that it's creating new local. So always you have to open your master file in this manner. Okay, you cannot directly click uh, you remember that for previous files, we just clicked on this recent file. From this recent files, we just clicked and opened. But for the master files, we'll not do that. Okay, so here you can see that I have a file which I have saved, and this is the master file. You will understand by this icon. Okay, and you always have to click on this open and then go to the directory where you have saved, and this is the BIM 360. So for that you need desktop connector. Go to architect, and right now it is published. Okay, so it is published. So now I can use this. Okay, but I'll use this. Click on open, and here it will ask you to override existing copy. So always you have to override existing copy, and you have to create a new local file. As because you have worked on a previous file, it will create with the same name. You can see that a local copy is already existing, and as because I'm creating the same local copy, so I have to override the existing copy. You can choose this one. When to choose this one, I will tell you. But always we have to override existing copy, because we will not uh, get the updated project. The updated file will not get. Okay, so we always have to open this way. We cannot click on that local copy, and we cannot open the previously saved local copy. We have to create a new local copy this way all the time. And you can choose append timestamp to existing copy. So when you will click on this option, when you need a backup of your previously saved file, and you want this newly saved copy as a separate file. So you will have that with a timestamp or date stamp. So you can choose that. So let me click on this overwrite existing copy. So it will open like this. It's because the demo batch iron, that file doesn't consist any data or any information or any model. So it uploaded very quickly, it published very quickly. For the large file, it's really take time. So that's very good. But right now I'm using this architectural file. So let's check how it takes time. And one more thing, guys. After this Revit classes, I will take your exam. That's because this is the last class of, as I've mentioned already. So I will take the exam. So are you all ready? Are you all prepared for the exam?
Which day is planned for the exam?
Tomorrow.
Um, uh, Tomorrow at what time?
At the same time.
For 1 hour?
Uh, 2 hours. I can give you 1 hour, but that will be very less time to complete that model because you are still you all are at the beginning stage and at the learning stage, so it will take time to complete the model. So 2 hours will be the right time.
Okay. Okay.
Let me open the BIM 360. Okay. Let me show you there. Let me show you BIM 360. You have to create a BIM 360 account. Okay. It will provide you 30 days. You cannot have access like 1 year for other Autodesk software. You will get only 3 days trial. So create it, or else you can create it before BIM 360 classes. As you can see that this BIM 360 is a browser-based application. It's totally in the cloud. So if you once uploaded one project, that cannot be deleted from the cloud. Okay, it will be anyhow stored. So make sure that you are not uploading any files which you not required to share with your team.
I have one question that is regarding licensing of Revit. Till the time it is opening, can I ask?
Uh, it's about to
Hello.
open. Yeah, okay, ask me. Yeah, okay.
Yes, what I'm
What
asking
is
is
the
that
yes?
before 2019, at least for student version, Revit used to get installed with this product key and serial number. Now everything is cloud synced. So, is it possible somehow to install the Revit, at least later versions of Revit in the personal laptop without actually buying the license?
Uh, for that, you need to talk to our IT guy. Okay. I can provide you all these things.
Because I do want to ask the other batchmates which version of Revit they are using.
2019.
Everybody is using that, right? Yes. I was just wondering when this 3 year of license of mine will vanish. What will I do after that? Thanks. Anyway.
Here you can see that I'm having this document management of this BIM 360. I have also other modules of this BIM 360, that is project management and this design collaboration, model coordination, this field management are there. So about these, you will learn in the BIM 360 class. So this is the document management where we manage all the documents. And for this document, we provide all these permissions. We provide the permission, how much they can access. Okay, so we have this two folder plans. Here you can see that architect is the folder where I have uploaded. So we have this plan and this project file. So this plans where we uh, manage all the documents, and here we manage all the model files. So here is the file. You can see. Right. So we can copy this, and here we have all these options. We can create transmittal to transfer into any other company, or which is out of my team, so I can deal with them also. And uh, I have this team structure also. So for this team, I can this architect model can be borrowed by the mechanical and the structural also. The structural team members can borrow the architect's file for collaboration and coordination check. They can access my files also. So for that, we can manage those access. So for that, we have this design collaboration. Okay, and this model coordination can be capable of doing the class check. Okay. It's taking too much time to load. It's taking really too much. And it's now loading. Yeah. So here it is. Okay. Now let me go to this collaborate here. And here we have this worksets. So worksets are the named element as per this workset. So we have this two workset which is already created, and we can create some workset, and we can work only to those workset. So those workset will be uh, borrowed by some other person, some other team members. If I'm the owner of that workset, so I can create some workset and I can define some elements to those workset. And while I'm working without my permission, no other team members can work on those elements. Okay, so all these things you will explore during the internship. Okay, so I'm just providing you with all the details because just uh, understanding through my demonstration, it will not be enough. You have to work on this. This is the part which you have to collaborate with all the team members, all the projects. So during the internship, you will be working on it, and practically you will understand it. So now just understand it by the theoretically. And here we have this workshet. We can create some new workset. So this workset, I'm going to create it new. So let me create and let me go with Worksheet 2 and click on OK. And here you can see right now I'm the owner of this worksheet, and all the elements which I will be creating that I can assign with this worksheet. So when other person will uh, edit on this or will borrow that, so I will see that who has borrowed it. Okay. And if I'm working on that, so at the same time, no other person uh, can work on it. Okay, so for that, they will ask permission. So here we have this editing request. So right now, I don't have any pending requests. So if anyone uh, ask for it, it will highlight. It will be highlighted here, or the permission. So I can either deny here. I have the option deny or grant this option. So you have to collaborate, and after that, you have to relinquish even before borrowing. You can do what? You can relinquish all your, so you can release your ownership of worksheet or your borrowed element. Okay, so you can relinquish so that other team members can work, so they don't have to wait for your permission. So you can relinquish your ownership. And now suppose room some. Am I audible now? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what I was mentioning about that, suppose you are working in this room, and in this room some part is being done by other team members. Okay, all the or all the furniture layout by the interior architects. So when they will done their work, and you need to see their part of your work in this project, their part of the work in this project. So you need to reload this latest. So you can just reload this latest. Okay. And when you will go with the synchronize with central, so synchronize with central, you can uh, save your part in this local file. You want to save it in that master file. So for that, you will go with synchronize with central. So synchronize with central is mean that you are saving your local file as well as you are putting this work into that master file. So the other local files gets the update. So they get uh, your part of your work. Okay, so this way we will collaborate within the team members. And here we have this work sharing monitor as well. So to understand about the file based, uh, the file, how they organize them, how they are getting by other team members, getting any other editing request someone has borrowed. So everything will be managed within this work sharing monitor. Okay, so this is the process of work sharing. That is the most valuable part of this Revit, which makes it compatible for BIM. All right, so this is all about the work sharing, and I'm finishing it here for the Revit architectural class. And tomorrow you have the exam, and for the after that next day we will start Revit structure class. Okay, so thank you for today.